Hello guys, we are in the street of Lagos, Nigeria, asking random football fan their prediction for the African Cup of Nations final between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Elephants of Ivory Coast. Come with me, let's go ask some football fan their prediction and who they are rooting for the final. Let's go. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes,
Welcome.
sir. Yes, sir. Are you a football fan, sir?
Of course, now I'm a
Okay.
football fan.
This Afcon, have you been really following, sir?
I've been following Nigerian matches and other matches.
I would like to ask you a few questions. Who do you think will win the African Cup of Nations?
Nigeria, of course.
Nigeria. Why do you think Nigeria, sir?
Nigeria is my country and they're playing good football.
Okay, okay. What do you predict the scoreline to be, sir?
2-0 is okay by me.
2-0?
Yeah, 2-0 is okay.
Okay, okay. Who do you think will be the goal scorer for the two?
Osime 1 and Lukman 1.
Okay. On a scale of 10, sir, how do you think Super Eagles have performed so far?
They have done their best in terms of previous matches. This Afcon, they have really tried.
Okay.
They have improved. They have impressed us.
Okay.
At least there's a difference that makes an impact.
Yeah, on a scale of 10, sir.
Uh, Let me say they are fine, Sha. They are fine.
How about Ivory Coast? What will you rate them on the scale of 10?
They are trying to. They are trying on their own on their own side.
Okay.
They are trying.
Okay.
But
Where will you be watching the African Cup of Nations final, sir?
I'm in my house now, of course.
Okay.
In my house.
Hopefully we go for good, sir.
Of course now.
Thank you very much. Sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Are you a football fan, sir?
Of course.
Okay. Have you been following the African Cup of Nations recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
How impressive have the Super Eagles to you?
They are doing well, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, they have really impressed us
Okay.
in this tournament.
Okay.
They have tried a lot.
Okay. Before the competition started, what were your expectations for them? Do you believe they could have gone to the final?
Of course, right from the beginning of the match, they have really shown us they are very good, and I believe the way they started, if they continue in that way, they are still going to get to the final. And although they have already gotten to the final, and I believe they will surely lift the trophy. Yes.
What is your prediction for the match, sir? Scoreline.
Let's just say 2-0. It's okay, 2-0. Yeah.
Who do you think the goal scorer will be, sir?
What is it?
The goal scorer, sir.
Osime
Okay.
and anyone, any other person from there. Yeah.
Let's hope for the best, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. Are you a football fan, sir?
Yes, I'm a football fan.
We are all excited. The African Cup of Nations final between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Elephants of Ivory Coast. What are your predictions for the match, sir?
Yeah, based on the past match,
Okay.
seriously, I've been encouraged.
Okay.
I know that no matter what, based on my prayer and based on what is happening, it's going to be well. Nigeria, by God's grace, is going to pick on the cup.
Okay. What is your prediction for the score line for your predictions or score line?
It should be 2-1.
Okay.
Yes.
Who do you think will score the goals
This
for Nigeria?
this our guy. What's that his name?
Osimhen?
Osime. Yeah. Yes, I believe in him.
Okay. And lastly, I want to ask, on the scale of 10, how would you rate Super Eagles' performance this season?
This season, yeah. Seriously, their performance is very good.
On the scale of 10, sir?
It should be. I can give them good, very good.
That should be just 7, 9 or...
It should be 7 out of 10.
How about Ivory Coast, sir?
Pardon?
Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast, yeah. Ivory Coast, they've tried to, but they are under Nigeria.
Okay.
They cannot perform the way Nigeria can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See you in the final, sir. Thank you very much. Hi, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Please, what's the name?
I'm Rafat.
Okay. I would like to ask you a few questions about the upcoming African Cup of Nations. Okay. The final between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Elephant of Ivory Coast. What are your predictions?
Nigeria is gonna win.
Okay.
I say 2-0 sha.
2-0. Why are you rooting for Nigeria?
I mean, we have been cooking and cooking.
Let him cook. Let him cook now.
So this time it will done.
Okay. Statistic. Nigeria have won the African Cup of Nations thrice, whereas the Ivory Coast have won it twice, and it's been a very long time ago. So why do you think we have enough? You know, they are the home team. They host the competition. and their fan will be behind them. Do you think that is a factor for them to triumph?
Maybe. Maybe, but there are like other factors actually.
Okay.
So, we've been preparing for this for a very long time. So, I mean, this is the time to triumph, to win. So, I don't think they will fall us down.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Hello, ma'am.
Hi, good evening.
Okay. Have you been watching the Afcon lately?
Yeah.
Okay. So the final will be coming up against the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Elephant of Ivory Coast. Who do you think will be winning the competition?
Nigeria, of course.
Hi.
Well, I feel we've been putting a lot of work. For us to be able to beat South Africa, I think we should be able to beat Ivory Coast too.
Okay. So what do you think the scoreline will be tomorrow?
It's going to be a tough game, I guess. So maybe 1-0.
1-0. Okay. On the scale of 10, how would you rate Super Eagles' performance at the Afcon this season?
Oh,
This year,
well, let me say 7.
7. Okay, what were your expectations before the competition? Were you not rooting for them? You feel they are not good enough, or?
Yes, I wasn't rooting for Nigeria, but
Okay.
for them to be able to play up to this extent, and they're still on the game. So sure.
Thank you very much, man. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Are you a football fan, sir?
Yes.
Have you been watching the Afcon lately?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to ask you a few questions about the coming African Cup of Nations final between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Elephant of Ivory Coast. Okay. I would like to ask your prediction for the match. What would the scoreline be, and who will be winning the competition, and why?
Nigeria will be winning.
Okay.
The reason why I say Nigeria will be winning is because you could see the energy they've been putting on so far. And so far so good. It's been long. We saw Nigeria coming as one, irrespective of the language barriers, the issues we have. But everybody's now focusing on the football. So I think it is a good spirit for them. And it is very, very important. Don't forget, I will say this, that energy you put into something bring forth good fortune. So I think so far so good. We are good to go.
Okay. What do you think scoreline will be?
I don't want to exaggerate, so let me just say 1-0. But Nigeria is gonna win.
Okay. On the scale of 10, how would you rate Super Eagles' performance this Afcon?
On the scale of 1 to 10, although we've been lucky to some extent, let's say 6.
Okay. Ivory Coast?
Ivory Coast, 4.
Behind the final, remember?
Yes, I know. That doesn't see.
Okay. Where will you be watching the final, sir?
My school. My school, obviously.
Okay. Combined XI. Okay. So, one Bali or Yayi Fofana?
One Bali.
Okay. Sergio Orea or Olaino?
Olaino.
Okay. Wilfred Boli or Semi Ajayi?
Semi Ajayi. Yeah.
Okay. Ndika or Ekong?
Ekong.
Zaidu or Conan?
Conan.
Okay. Frankesi or Onyeka?
Onyeka.
Okay. Alex Iwobi or Sesko Fofana?
Iwobi.
Adigra or Moses Simon?
Moses.
Okay. Ademola Lukman or Kaume?
Lukman.
Victor Osimhen or Sebastian Ale?
Victor Osimhen, I beg.
Daume or Calvin Bassey?
Bassey.
Okay. And lastly, the manager, Emerson Faye or Jose Pesero?
Jose Pesero.
Okay. See you at the final, sir. Hello, boss.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Okay. good evening. Okay. Are you a football fan, sir?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Have you been following the Afcon lately?
Yes, sure. Super Eagles.
Okay. Let's really quickly run to this. We have the final coming up against the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Elephant of Ivory Coast. It's a West African derby. So, obviously, the cup is coming to West Africa, which is a good news for West Africa. So, I will quickly run through the question. So, who do you think will win the final, and why do you think they will win?
Of course, now Super Eagles now.
Why is that, sir?
No need for you to ask me why. I know we're winning.
You have to give me a reason why you think
I think we have more quality players compared to them. You understand? All our first 11 are actually playing in Europe.
Partially same with them too. They have the type of Sergio Orea, Wilfred Boli, Frankesi.
But then, if you look at if you look at the Ivory Coast team and the Nigerian team, you will see apart from the Sekofana at the midfield that is always playing shots. Remember the first game and likes. I don't really see the others as threats. You understand? I don't really see threats, but we have Osimhen now. We have
Okay, and Nigeria beat them in the group stage. And do you think that is a factor for Nigeria to beat
yes,
them?
we did it to Burkina Faso. You remember the last Afcon we won? We met at the group stage and we still met again at the final. So yes, we're going to repeat history.
Okay, okay. Okay, what are your predictions? What do you think?
Prediction: Super Eagles 3-0.
3-0 in the final.
3-0, 3-0.
Okay, the Ivorian manager was sacked when they lost embarrassingly to Equatorial Guinea. Do you think that's a factor for them to bounce back at Nigeria? Because now they have a new manager, a more experienced manager, though he's an interim. Do you think that is a factor for them to actually triumph against Nigeria?
I think it happens. It is football, It is football. When you're a coach, you know anytime you can bounce.
Okay.
You understand? So it happens. It's just football, but I don't think that is a factor for them to qualify. They have tried. Nobody could predict that they're going to be in the finals.
Okay.
So they have tried already.
On a scale of 10, how would you rate Nigeria Super Eagles this season?
Yeah. So starting the Afcon, we couldn't see the quality. One or two passes. The first match was awful, but yeah, 7/10. 7/10. Okay. We can improve.
Okay. How about Ivory Coast?
Ivory Coast. Let's give them 6.
Nwabali or Yayi? Sergio Ra or Olaino?
Olaino.
With Eboli or Semi Ajayi?
Semi Ajayi has been solid. It's been our song hero. So.
Ndika or Ekon?
No now.
Zaidu or Conan?
No, Konani. Oh, Konani. I've not really enjoyed Zaidu.
Okay. Frankesi or Oyeka?
Sincerely, that is hard. That is hard because Frankesi has been, good, but Oyeka.
Alex Iwobi or Sesko Fofana?
No, Sesko Fofana. No. Now, even if or not, I am Ivory Coast fans, we know Sesko Fofana has been awesome this tournament.
Adigra or Moses Simon?
Moses Simon.
Okay. Ademola Lookman or Kaume?
Ademola.
Victor Osimhen or Sebastian Ale?
No, now Victor Osimhen now.
Okay.
But Hela has been, he's been trying. But Victor Osimhen.
Daume or Calvin Bassey?
Calvin Bassey.
And lastly, the manager, the interim manager, Masenfe and Joseph Pacero.
Because I didn't expect Joseph Pacero to lead us this far. Okay. He has done beyond my expectation.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, proud to the African Cup of Nations final that is on the way. We'd like to ask you a few questions about your own prediction between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Elephant of Ivory Coast. So, what's your prediction for the match?
2-0.
2-0 in favor of
Nigeria. Super Eagles.
Why in particular? Why do you think Nigeria will win the trophy?
Yeah, I've been observing the match, like the previous matches, and they've really been trying, and our defense is very strong. Yeah, compared to Ivory Coast and some other countries. If you observe, we've only gotten 2 goals. Like we've obtained just 2 goals from the beginning of the tournament. So I feel we can still do it one more time.
Okay. Considering the fact that they are the host country, do you think that gives them a edge ahead of Nigeria because they are playing in their home and they have all the fans supporting them? Do you think that's a factor for them to triumph?
Yeah, but I don't think so because Nigerians are everywhere. Although it's their country, there will be more you get. But I feel our players are not really. They don't really. I don't think they will be. I don't know how to explain it. They'll be moved by that because Nigerians too are there. Although it might not be as much as they are, but I feel they can still do it. No matter even if the fans are cheering them up like the other. What's the name? Elephant. Ivory Coast, yeah. So I don't think we can do it.
Okay. On the scale of 10, how would you rate Nigeria performance at the Afcon this year?
Okay, I'll say 8/0.
8/10.
Sorry, 8/10.
How about Ivory Coast?
I don't really. Okay, 5/10.
5. That's reasonable. Thank you very much. I hope your prediction is correct. See you in the final. Good evening, boss.
Good evening.
Yeah. Okay, are you a football fan?
Sure, sure, sure.
Okay. Back to the African Cup of Nations final against the Super Eagles of Nigeria and then the Elephants of Ivory Coast, which is also the host country, also the West African Derby. So, what are your prediction?
We dey play previous and the way they play the both side, I believe Nigeria can go in with a 2-goal win,
Okay.
or they come with 2-1 to the Ivory Coast. Which my goal is going to score. That's Osimhen.
Victor Osimhen. Okay. Okay, you are rooting Osimhen to be the man of the match.
No, no, no. I'm giving it to Fofana.
Score.
I'm only giving him to score, but the man of the match is going to go for Fofana. The
Fofana.
number 6 of the Ivory Coast.
Okay, okay. Do you think if Nigeria win 2-0, they would give
Depending on the performance on the play.
Okay, another question, please. Okay, why would you rate Super Eagles on the on the scale of 10 this tournament?
I'm going to give them 7.5
Why is that?
because they started well, but due to injury condition of some players, it affects the team, which give them issue, especially the midfield. Our midfield is very weak. That's why I rate them 7.5.
Okay. What about Ivory Coast?
Wow, they have dancing strikers, dancing defenders, all of them. Well, I'll give them 7.5 same because they qualified as best loser.
Going to the Afcon before this Afcon started. So, were you rooting Nigeria to be in final?
Sure, sure, sure. We discussed a button.
So you expected Nigeria to be?
Yeah. I played for the national team also, but I have the belief on my senior one because I'm believing I'm going to be there also one day. That's why I rate them high.
Okay, let's just run through this. The XI for the final. Okay, Nwabali or Yahi for final?
Nwabali.
Sergio Rea or Olaino?
Olaino is good from the both sides. He's using both legs. He's good in square playing and different other things.
With Eboli or Semi Ajayi?
Let's go with Semi Ajayi.
Indica or Ekong?
My man with the coat in his hand. I go with Ekong.
Okay, Zaidu or Conan?
Zaidu.
Frankesi or Oyeka?
Oyeka.
Okay. Alex Iwobi or Ses Fofana?
Iwobi.
Iwobi, wow. Andinga or Moses Simon?
Simon.
Okay. Ademola Lukman or Kwaime?
Lukman.
Okay. Victor Osimhen or Sebastian Ale?
I told you it's my goat already.
Diame or Calvin Bassey?
Bassey.
Okay. And finally, the manager, Emas Faye or Jose Pesero?
I'm going with the first name.
Okay.
That's our manager because he's doing well. He's doing well in the tournament.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.